Well, hello, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Here we are again, live streaming Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. We're in the beginning area right here. This is where I kind of left off. Did have a dinner I had to go to. Sorry, that's the reason I was only able to do an hour before. But it looks like we're going to be able to actually do a little bit longer stream tonight. So, I've got my Black Rifle coffee, waking the neighbors, drinking on that. And got a dog in the background barking, our little puppy. She hears a neighbor's dog, so overlook her for just a minute. So, yeah, we're like I said, we're picking off right where we left off. Did come across that door that the lock was broke on. I'm trying to remember exactly where we probably need to go. If I remember correctly, there was a way over here. Yeah, I believe this is it. Or did we come from this direction? It looks something like this. Yeah, we've been in here. Bear with me just a minute as I get my bearings again. It was in that one middle section that kind of opened up a little bit. Actually, this might be it over here. Nope. That's where we had to actually put the one guy out of his misery. Okay. Just takes a second, finding your way around these mazes here a little bit. Yeah, I crawled through there. I remember doing that. Yeah, I wish I hadn't had to stop the game. I could remember exactly where I needed to go. So, nothing else. We're getting our athletics up, a little bit of extra experience, and moving levels up on some of our skills there. That helps. Got a cook pot here. Okay, there's that guy. Let's see. I haven't been this way, so let's take a look down here. Oh, I can jump in here. That's kind of cool. All right, hang on. Before I drop down there, I want to go out this direction. I wish our health actually would regenerate, but it seems like something's part of the game. Not part of the game there, so... Oh, got a guard's key. We can actually open this up. Let's see what's going on in here. Ooh. This looks interesting. Looks like this guy's dead, so that might be something we have to... Welling effigy. Alright, well, let's go into our food over here. Go ahead and get our health all the way up. Just in case this is like a boss fight or something like that. Just wait for it to regenerate. It's regenerating right now. Yeah, we used some of the food we made earlier. We've got health potions that we made, and also plenty of mana elixirs, mana potions. So, let's see what he does. Yeah, I got a feeling we're going to fight this guy. Yeah, he... Looks almost like something out of Resident Evil there. Interesting. Two-handed weapon. Alright, let's see what we can do with him. Oh, he's throwing spells at me too, so... Let's stay back off of him a little bit here. Oh, so I dodged that. Got a little parry in there. It wasn't great. Okay, let's get a mana potion. Alright, got it filled up. Yeah, I got a feeling if we get close enough to him that he's going to use that sword on us, we're going to take some damage there. Another mana potion. I missed that shot there. Glad we found that alchemy table. Ah, yes. Level 2. Did not take too much damage. Oh, and when you level up, you do actually go up, re-heal and everything, so that's really awesome to know. Alright, so we have a note of a man sinking in despair, so looks like that may create a quest here. I once thought everything would turn out fine. That time was on my side. That as I grew older, I'd seed more and catch up to everything. 14 days ago, my beloved Eli arrived at an island asylum with our sons. It's the 4th stage. I went to say goodbye, knowing how it will end for me. I write this for myself, which means for no one, as I'm becoming nothing. If the prophet Kai grants grace, then let her bless me with the grace of curse of fierce tears. For I do not go gentle into that night. I will rage against the dying of the light. Okay. It may have, I don't know if that gave us a quest or not, but anyway. We did pick up that. We'll go ahead and take the broadsword. I don't see myself using dual-handed weapons right now, but we'll have it. Nothing else. What we'll do, we'll come in here and the shovel. We'll put it in our 3rd weapon loadout for now. And we'll see if maybe, you know, what we can do with that. What else was it here? Grief-torn armor. Is there a way to kind of see? It's equip, Marcus. I'm looking to see if there's a way to see if it's like heavy armor, light armor. I'd assume this is heavy armor. Maybe. Grief-torn armor. We'll put it on. Maybe if we go into our bag, can we look at it from there? Yeah, maybe here. Nope. So I'm not seeing a way like where you can look at it. Okay, that sorted everything. Huh. Alright, well, we'll figure it out as we go forward here. Let's see if there's anything else in here we can take. We've already seen a couple other ways to go. We'll backtrack and go down that one hole we could jump. Nothing there we need. This guy's on fire. I guess he was fighting the guy. Now, it looks like that red guard's armor actually is stronger than what we have now. I'd assume that's what that means. Let me mark all this. Mark all this scene. Gotta hold it. Okay. Well, it says it's 2, so it's the same as what we have on now. Alright, kind of cool. Oh, hi Alex, how you doing? Just now saw the chat, sorry. Alright, grief-torn armor. Okay, don't need that. We'll leave that sit there. Alright, yeah, this is the hole. Let's go in here and see where this leads. I hope. Alright, nothing else. Maybe I can get back up, hopefully. Oh, there's a girl there to talk to, I guess. Let's look this direction. Oh, this is that bone chute, I believe. Yuck. Well. Oh, we can do a lockpick here. I've got 3 lockpicks. Let's see what we can do. This is another medium. As I said in the other video, this is very similar to the Skyrim minigame for lockpicks. Oh, move it just a touch. Oh, I went the wrong direction. Now we have 2 lockpicks. You gotta find that sweet spot. I started out at a level 15 theft up there in the upper right corner. I'm at a 22 already, just moving through this first opening level. So I got a feeling this won't take long to get this up. Aha, there we are. Oh, and it goes on down. Okay, let's take a look right through here. Don't see anything of consequence. Let's move down through here. I'm going to continue to run because it doesn't use stamina running, and if I can do that and get my athletics up, I will do it. Okay, this guy looks kind of excited to be here, guys. I guess this is another guy we're going to fight. It looks like it. Maybe. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, he actually dodged that. Pretty nice. Help if I hit some of these, wouldn't it, guys?
Is unshaken. My faith will not falter.
Oh, get my health potion out. Okay. Just finished him off. He almost got me. Worn out leather breastplate, we'll take that. Alright, let's see what this, what we picked up just now. Let's go to our equipment. Alright, that's a 2 armor. Receiving melee damage returns 5 physical damage back to the attacker. That's what was hitting me so much, I think. A couple of times I took a swing on him. Yeah, sure, we'll put it on for now. Yeah, the only thing I see there where you can look at like what it is like if you hit the R stick, it's still not showing me if it's heavy or light armor, so I'm not sure what we've got going on here. We did pick up another ring here. Max stamina by 5. We'll definitely put that on. That'll help. Alright, looking interesting. Oh, breastplate. That's a 1. Yeah, these are much better. Where'd the... I must have dropped that one or something. Where'd it go? Okay, that don't make sense. Well, I guess we'll put this one back on. I don't know where that other one went that I had. Unless I inadvertently dropped it somewhere along the way. I have to see if I can backtrack and find it. But we'll go in here and see what we've got in here. Got some venison, onion. He was eating good. Rockfish, beef and cider. Might be able to use that for alchemy. I thought maybe you could use the campfire to actually do something. I wonder if I can jump up here. Is that something I can do? So if I couldn't get the lockpick, I could have actually probably done that. But, yeah, because I could have come in here like this. So I could have actually not even broke that lockpick, but we've also would have not gotten the experience for opening that door, so I don't mind doing that. Alright, so let's go see what this lady over here has to say. Yeah, Serja? Yeah, I guess.
Stay back. I may not be in top shape, but I can tear you to pieces if I have to.
Could we... Yeah, it looks like maybe we can give her a health potion or something. Maybe I can... Well, I don't have any heal spells. Well, here. This should speed up your healing. I've got 6 small health potions. So yeah, we can give her one.
It should, although I admit that the past few weeks have made me hate the taste. Still, thank you. There isn't much kindness going around this place. It wouldn't be very gracious of me not to repay it, would it? Take this. It might prove useful for you.
Sure. It's alright. I'm not with the priests.
So, you escaped too? Huh. They're having quite a day. Good. I hope it gets even worse. This whole place is mad. From a safe distance this time.
Oh, it actually skipped some of what she said. Okay. That's the first time I've actually seen a little hiccup in the game. Okay, devour them? Why do you say that?
They play with powers they don't understand. Trying to wrangle the weirdness into obedience is a fool's dream. The weirdness might listen, but blind obedience is not in its nature.
How did you get caught in the first place?
Same as you, I guess. Wrong time, wrong place. I was wandering through Kunakt and got caught in an outbreak. I was kept with the rest at first, but when they figured out I was a Pict, well, then I deserved special treatment. One of the priests took me to a place so thick with weirdness, it scared me. I needed to get away, otherwise, I don't know what would have happened. I just know whatever it wasn't for me.
Okay. Why do you have horns on your head?
Why indeed? Perhaps it's a test of patience. My hair tangles mercilessly around them. I even need to wear head wraps to hide them. I hate wearing head wraps. Ugh.
All right, so she gave us a lesser mana ring. Yeah, we might want to do that because we are right now using a lot of magic. So, probably do the stamina, and we'll switch that. That's actually by 10, so that's really cool. That'll definitely come in handy going forward. So she's a picked. I mean, is that a different species in the game? Yeah, I'm good, by the way. Is the chat, does it sound okay? Everything working? All the volume's good? Anybody out there can let me know. Oh, okay, let's do this. Did that lower anything? Oh, okay, that took off on me. Maybe that opened a door, because we did have a couple of doors up top, I think, that were just kind of stuck. This probably brings it back down a bit. Yeah, let's bring it back down. So you come down here and kind of just do this a little bit, then we're going to go back up probably where we came from. And then we did see the guy who actually broke us out of jail, so I would assume that's probably where we're going next. You know, you could probably skip a lot of that. And, oh. That's kind of neat. You can actually see the mechanics. I thought at first it was going to be a trap. I was like, oh no, I'm going to die. But no, we're good. Let's see if we can figure out where we're at. Okay, that was the door that was locked. Okay, so we've just kind of completed that little circuit. Now I just got to remember where the guy was that broke us out of jail. Probably go towards him, and that'll be the way out. But we did pick up quite a bit and actually gained experience. Is there, I would assume, a way to level up? Yes. Character. Got attribute. Got a point available. So. Strength, endurance. Strength does damage, of course. And the armor weight goes down. Endurance is max health. And encumbrance weight plus stamina regeneration. Dexterity is attack speed. Noise, invisibility, and range damage. Spirituality, of course, is spell power, increase on mana, and mana regeneration. Yeah, the game is supposed to be a little bit dark. That's the way it's actually made. If you want me to, I could probably cut the brightness up a little bit. Let me get this real quick. Practicality, crafting bonus, weak spot damage. Okay, that's interesting. Because you get a crafting bonus, weak spot damage bonus. Stamina manage cost actually goes down 1, so basically your spells cost a little bit less. That's kind of cool. And perception is critical damage, critical chance, and sneak damage. I actually like the breakdown. It's a little different than other games. Let's go ahead and do spirituality. How do I increase this? It says 1 point available. Oh, we've got to be at a fire. Okay, and status. Yeah, we've got the Red Death. Oh, and we have look at that. There is a ton of stuff underneath each one of these. I guess we've been using medium armor this time for right now. Cool. Practicality is actually where alchemy, cooking, and handcrafting is. Okay, so let me get in here. We'll go into the game settings, options. Let me see if I can find where the brightness might be. Under visibility, possibly. Yeah, if you notice, I have everything running on high, so that's kind of cool. The game is running fairly well. Don't see. I would assume it's under display. Field of view, contrast. Now, brightness. Here we go. I'll turn it up a little bit. It might be a little bit better for you guys. Might be a little bit too much, but does that look better? Here's our alchemy table. Is it going to make any more stuff? I didn't pick up nothing, so nope. Hopefully that's a little bit brighter and you can see it a little bit better. Could be YouTube's algorithm. You know, they kind of compress the data as it comes in, so it may make it a little bit darker than what I'm seeing. Might be out this way. I'm trying to remember. Nope, been here. It was near here when I found it earlier. Okay. Is it bright enough or is it too bright? It's a little bright on my screen. It actually kind of muddles some of the colors for me. I guess we'll see when we get outside. See if it changes. I just got to figure out where that guy was. He was down a flight of stairs, so maybe out this way. Watching on a phone. Okay. Well, turn your brightness up. Nah, it's all good. Yeah, we'll go down here, and yeah, that's where we jumped in. I believe he was down here. Yeah, there he is. Okay, let me check this guy. He's dead over here. Yeah, rejuvenation potion. I'll take the arrows. There's just a bow. Yeah, actually, I'll take all that stuff for now. And what's out this way? Is there anything? Athletics just went up. Cool. Okay, so that's the way we went there. Awesome. So yeah, we'll talk to him. Oh, cooking pot. Now we can cook some stuff. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. I have some recipes? Well, let's do these first. Okay. And then we'll just randomize stuff and see what happens. Undercooked food. We do apple. What kind of makes sense here? Oh, it's got to still randomized. Maybe apple, potatoes, and the grub there. Undercooked food. Okay. All right. Hang on. I wanted to clear that out. All right. Let's try garlic and beef and flour. I mean, kind of a start of a stew almost. Undercooked food. Okay. Egg. Onion. Let's try egg and onion. Awesome. Scrambled egg with veggies. Okay, I thought that might work. Oh, there's Jenny. Cool. Awesome. So that one actually worked. How about just meat and potatoes? No. Okay. Apples. Okay. Yeah, you do apples with pork sometimes, like as a marinade, kind of. Let's try that. Nope, undercooked food. All right, let's just randomize one more. Yeah, it didn't give us nothing. Okay, definitely got to get some more recipes. Cooking went up to a level 11, though. Kind of cool. I already have a shovel, so let's talk to this guy.
You took your sweet time, eh? But I understand. I did too, when I was leaving this place for the first time. You have to admit that the Red Priests are quite resourceful. At least when it comes to death and dying.
Now, if you have a question, in the other episode, you start out actually in prison at the very beginning of the game, and this is the guy that broke you out. So, let's see. Well, who are you?
Great question, truly. But in case you hadn't noticed, we're still within the walls of the island asylum. When we're out, then we can talk. I'm
Okay.
told this path leads to the beach. I'll wait for you there until dusk. Good luck.
Alright, so...
I'm told this path leads to the beach.
Alright, so that's all he's saying now.
I'll wait for you there until dusk.
Alright.
Good luck.
Good luck, yes. Alright, I'll find my way out from here. Keep grabbing these mushrooms. I'm not even sure what they're for, but why not? Alright, so once we drop down here, we cannot return. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see some more mushrooms. Let's grab them. Okay, thank you. So, let's see. Just in case we fight something, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Wow, that's real slow. Anyway, nothing else that's going to fill up our health. That's what I was looking for. Oh, some more lockpicks. Cool. Word plasma. Okay, weird plasma because it's the weird. Rejuvenation potion. Jar. A hammer. I'll take the hammer because you never know, we might need it. I don't know what, if there's building in the game or something. I don't think so, but you never know. Yeah, I believe this is an enemy. Ah, I'm detected. Alright, yep. Looks like he has a sword. Okay, get our mana potion. Cool. Take that. How's a dagger? That's a big dagger. I guess the same thing I'm carrying, but it looked bigger when he was coming at me. Alright, have this, so we'll take it. I'm kind of taking all the books and going to store them, and we can either read them later or I'll read them off camera. Brother Terrell's diary, Brother Brother Jerry, maybe Harry, fell into the abyss. May Kai watch over his soul. His sacrifice taught us that laying planks won't work. They simply won't do. There's a force blocking the passage. The bridge's outline is invisible, yet whatever his name is, thrown rocks met only air. There must be a mechanism or spell we're missing. I can't give up now. The secret's on the other side. Call to me. I'll be the first to cross the bridge, even if it kills me. Okay, so there's going to be an invisible bridge we're looking at. Okay, so I would assume that's it. Let me look over here real quick. So there is some scaffolding. I want to go up and make sure we get everything, because I'm sure if you skip a lot of this, you don't even get to... Yeah, take that. Oh, see? Might be a little thing in here. Let's see. Nope. Just some more lore. Yeah, so not much there. Oh, there is... Oh, can I burn... Okay, that's interesting. It's just kind of growing and writhing there. Alright, so maybe we need to try this first, because it does go out that direction. Let's see what happens when I do this. Huh. So that looks very similar to that stuff over there. It just isn't as formed. So let's go this way and see if maybe there's something we need to do elsewhere before we do that. Just in case. Alright, more arrows. A very short bow. Alright. Yeah, I didn't look at the pants and stuff I picked up earlier. Let's look at that real quick. We'll do our fourth load up as a... Where's the bow? Yeah. So a very short bow does 7 to 10 damage for us. They do. Oh, both of them are very short bows. Okay. Awesome. And what else do we have that was new? Leather hood. That's what we picked up. Yeah, everything else we already have had. Got a bunch of stuff. Got to keep an eye on our weight there. I want to try the mechanic for the bow real quick. Oh, if we drop down, we can't come back up. Alright, so let's go see if we can figure out this bridge. I figure worst case scenario, I'll save it right before it. We'll try a few things. If I fall, I'll fall. We can reload. That's what's good about an RPG. You can do that. Let's see. Save game. And we are doing it on... Oh, this one first. There we go. Nope, I fell. Oh, okay. Well, it didn't even really do anything for it to me. Okay, so what are we missing? So we just picked up a bow. Is there somewhere maybe we can shoot something? Maybe shoot the skull in the head? Oh, okay. Okay, it has physics where the arrows drop. I'm pretty sure that hit pretty much dead center there. Said that there was something they were missing. Like, okay, so this... Huh. Okay, you got a light here. I don't know if there's anything I could do with this, but I was just thinking maybe that light needs to hit the effigy over there, the thing. I don't know. What can I do something with that hammer? Let's try that. Yeah, okay, the hammer's here. Maybe... Nope. I don't know. Thought it was worth a try. Does the scaffolding actually... Okay. No, that looks like that's actually... Looks like that's actually a support pillar right there that goes up. Just, it's kind of interesting. Well, okay, so there is another light over here. So it's just a light. probably thinking more into it than really needs to be. Yeah, worst case scenario, we'll just skip it. Yeah, because if you walk straight on that, it's going to fall. Do we see anything? Well, maybe something with this. All right, might be. Okay, there it is. Okay, so yeah, we do have a wheel here. Awesome. Where we can change our loadouts really easily. All right, I'm gonna go down and see if maybe we come back up to this. If not, I'll just end up missing it. Because I don't see. Yeah, I can't even jump back up there. Oop, wrong thing. Showing dash. Oh, okay, there is a dodge in the game. Yeah, okay. So there is a dodge in the game. It's the right bumper. Awesome. Now that I know that. Alright, I guess we'll head out this way. See if we end up back up there or we end up missing that. Which might stink because that's probably about the only thing I've missed in this area. Alright, look at this. Take that real quick. Oh, he's coming at me. Alright, cool. And so far all they're giving me is extra weapons. Alright, I do want to try the bow. Just to try out the mechanic. Let's try the sneak mechanic with the bow. Oh, well, I was hoping there'd be somebody right here. It doesn't look like it. Oh, that's unique. Alright, I've got a message here. Brother Huckhair's diary. The question remains, is there any significance to this menhir having 3 arms, not 4? How can we examine it without touching it? Poor brother Abe touched it with his bare hands and vanished as though he never existed. Shocked, the Pope forbid anyone from touching it again. Still, I hear it whispering my name. I know I should report it, but I don't want to. Someday I'll answer its call and claim it was Kai, even if it wasn't. I need to know. Okay, kind of interesting. So, do we touch this? Sure. Alright, I guess it's teleporting us somewhere. So yeah, I guess I missed whatever was with that bridge and the other side too, so that's unfortunate. Whoa, okay. Whoa. Alright, so we're somewhere else. Get my bow out, get ready, just in case if I see somebody in the distance. If you say so. I'm not seeing any enemies, so I may not have anybody to fight in this area, or may have a boss at the end, or... Yeah, the graphics are pretty nice. Look at the clouds up there, the way they're kind of rolling around and such. Kind of cool. Alright, let's go on down. Seems like he may be speaking a very ancient language, or at least a language we don't know. Alright, looks like it's going one direction. Uh-oh, now he's starting to speak our language. Okay. Oh, vegetation. Alright, well that's just an area we walk through, I guess. Anything back here just on the outside chance? No. Alright, kind of interesting. Definitely like the graphics. All right, let's see what this does. Oh, let's talk to this glowing sphere here.
I've been waiting a long time for someone to find me. Are you here to help me leave this place?
And who are you? All right, what are you?
I wish I could answer. I cannot remember. I know I am not complete. I remember I once knew who I was at some point, but I do not anymore. I just am.
Okay, and what is this place?
I do not know. I think it is some kind of prison, deep in the weirdness.
And why are you here?
And you? Why are you here?
I was transported by a morbid statue.
Are men here? That would explain the weirdness surrounding us. But walk with me. Let's find out together, now that I'm free.
Okay. Ooh, okay, so we gotta interact with the beyond.
I remember arriving on the shores of Avalon. That was the beginning of everything. But there were doubts and questions. How does it feel to leave your homeland behind? To keep moving forward, even though every step takes you into the unknown? The Four Dwellers quickly made it clear to us. If we wanted to call this place home, we'd have to fight for it, down to the last drop of blood.
Oh, okay. I should have been walking all along. All right, so we're in the depths of the weirdness here, so that's kind of interesting. Are we talking to the spirit of Arthur, maybe? King Arthur? Yeah, the Pendragon himself, the once and future king? Kind of interesting. Could be. Either that or... Well, I just fell. I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that gap. All right, I guess I'll have to look down a little bit more. Well, that's all right. Give us some athletics. Why not? All right, so is that where I fell? Yes, okay. We'll jump over that. Do we have acrobatics? Should I be jumping all along too? I don't know. What was that under? Status, yes. Probably... Yeah, there's athletics. Agility, maybe? Maybe they named it agility instead of acrobatics, which kind of makes sense. So maybe do some jumping and see what happens. Oh, got to jump there anyway. Wow, barely made that jump. I got a lot of weight on me. Okay, here we are. Yes, so heading down this direction here. I want to see real quick, because we saw where that was. Was it dexterity? Yeah, okay, so jumping will put up your agility. Kind of cool. All right, going to interact with the Beyond again.
In the end, we won the war. Merlin stole the sacred flame of the Four Dwellers and ignited the Menhirs, driving away the mist and clearing the nights of weirdness. It was the first time we uncovered the secrets hidden within the Menhirs.
Yep, there goes the agility going up. So yes, the agility is basically the equivalent of Oblivion and Morrowind's acrobatics. Cool. So yeah, so he was mentioning Merlin and the Knights. I'm pretty sure this is King Arthur we're talking to, so that's kind of cool.
Still, the land of Avalon honored our toil. It soaked up our sweat, our suffering, and our blood. In time, it rewarded us. Here in Avalon, we were given the chance to create great things. Camelot, the eternal castle, the capital of all humankind, was meant to be a symbol of that.
I wonder if these are like just visions of Avalon, you know, Camelot and such. You know, and this is maybe Arthur's kind of captured here, and he's just kind of living here.
Homelands to survive.
Oh wow.
The plague had consumed everything we once knew.
Okay, so okay, we got a fight here.
Once again, it began to devour our home.
Okay, interesting. Wasn't prepared to be doing some fighting here. I'd walked all this way until now and not seen anything. It's like, yeah, there's 3 guys down here. You may be resistant, but that don't mean I didn't kill you. And just so you know, there definitely is no aim assist with your distance weapons. It's gonna be spot on. I don't think there's no lock on either, as far as I can tell. That's all right. Handling the people's pretty decent so far. Don't want to walk into the fire; it may kill me. Just on the outside chance. Yeah, I don't think we'll find anything in this area, but we'll look. I don't see anything over here either. No. Okay. All right. Into the beyond again. Yeah, it's actually kind of interesting because the studio who actually made this, you know, when you're talking about the games and the artwork and everything, looking kind of interesting. It was actually a team of just over 50 people. So I think it's really impressive that you know they consider it a AA game, but I mean so far the gameplay is spot on. I mean it's up there with the Bethesda, you know, no big deal, and the graphics honestly I dig the colors and the swirling up there, you know. Of course, we'll see how we move as we move forward and such. But supposedly, this is a team too that actually is, listens a lot to their players, the gamer base. Like I said, I didn't do the early access, but they've already responded to some of the people who have actually played the game, and this is just day 1, so. You know, they've sent out messages, and you know they're constantly on their forums, so it's kind of interesting. Team of 50 people, just over 50. I think it's like 53 or 54 people made this game. So, oh, got a cutscene. Yeah, I'd say that's Arthur right there. After a long fight. Digging that music. The King of Kings finally can rest in death. Wow. Okay, that was actually kind of intense. The music was really awesome, and just the dark. Did they raise him from the dead? It looks like we've got a. It's telling us to come over here, maybe. Sure. Okay. Touch it.
I am his hunger, the craving for what was beyond reach.
Okay. Oh. Bind the soul to the stone. Sure.
I am the price paid for touching the unreal.
Let me walk around and... Okay, there's multiple spots here. I don't know if we're going to have to interact with all of them. It's very interesting. Alright, so I guess we'll go up and interact with the sarcophagi that was up here? Yeah, okay.
Yes. I can see through the mist, but it's still all so unclear. I've dreamt of countless deaths for such a long time. Yes, it's time to wake. Pendragon. I led humans to Avalon shores. I built the great halls of Camelot. Thank you for bringing me here. I believe I owe you, young one.
It's an honor, my king.
I appreciate it. But let us leave decorum and honors for times of leisure. For now, we need to make way for Avalon. I have to see my kingdom again. I trust you'll accompany me, or would you rather stay in this wretched place?
No, thank you. What even is this place?
I am not sure. Yet I learned to be grateful of fortunate outcomes, even if they come unexpected. It seems to be a place located between life and death. Or maybe a place that can defy death. But why was it created? By whom and when? These I'm unable to answer.
Why were you imprisoned here?
Trust me, I wish I knew. I remember death, then darkness, a terrible loneliness, ages upon ages of solitude, and these are all the details I have. Perhaps, in time, I'll remember more. But that's enough questions for now. Let us walk together and see the kingdom forged so long ago. After years of struggle, my people in Avalon finally live in peace and prosperity. I must see the legacy of the Age of Conquest with my own eyes. My Camelot in all its glory. What is happening? No.
Okay then.
I see now.
Ah.
I am not whole. You have only freed a part of me. I'm not strong enough. For now, I will have to journey by your side until my strength returns. I'll see the world through your eyes. In return, I'll lend you what strength I have.
It's an honor.
You are a surprising acquaintance, and it will be a pleasure to travel with someone of your disposition. And since it seems that fate has bound us together, let us make the best of it. Seeing my legacy through the eyes of another, a true picture of Avalon, not one crafted specifically for the king, may prove to be an interesting experience.
Let's make way for Avalon then.
Oh, what an adventure this will be.
Alright, I'm going to... Okay, let's take a look real quick. Did give us a quest, so we got the Great Escape. You know, we still got to get out of this area. A world to win. King Arthur asked me to find more pieces of his soul in order to bring him back. And of course, we still have the unforgettable. Katrin died in childbirth in one of the cells at the Allen Asylum. Should I tell her husband the truth? So we actually get an option there, what we want to do. Alright, so... Oh, it's taking us back out that way. But I want to walk over here and look at this real quick. Yeah, that would be his body. And in that cutscene, it looked like they were trying to reanimate him. But it did not look like it was... I mean, it's like blood. I mean, you know, like necromancy or something. It's kind of interesting. So I guess we have King Arthur's spirit inside of us as well. You know, we have some of his power, but also he's going to be in there. Okay, so we just magically appeared in this rock. Okay, so now we're... So I probably didn't miss anything. Oh, Ring of Protection. Cool. So I may not have missed anything because I believe... Okay, you have unlocked your first soul fragment. From now on, you can safely enter the weirdness and interact with various machinery left behind by the Force Dwellers. Additionally, the power of King Arthur has healed you from the Red Death. Well, okay, that's good. Okay, so... Awesome. So yeah, we're right back where we were. So I did make the right decision by just kind of going out this way. Let's see, can we do this now? Will this work? Yep, there's our bridge. So that's what we were supposed to do. Awesome. Excuse me, guys. Alright, so head back out this way and into a new area that we've not been in before. Okay, now my question is, I have a little problem so far with the plot. Just if this is the way you have to get out to escape this area, how does the guy who actually let us out of our cage, how does he get out? Because he can't do that without King Arthur, and, you know, we're the one that has him, so... Anyway. Oh, wow. Oh, what is that? Okay, looks like he... Okay. Creatures turning the pedestal here or whatever. I'm getting a lot of Diablo vibes, guys. Kind of interesting. Hang on. Let's see, give me a second. Okay. Sorry about that. I was looking over and I thought the stream had crashed, but no. Give me a second. I got a notice over here about the stream. Okay. It's telling me my stream rate, bit rate is too high. And a lot of people struggle with it not being high enough, so that's kind of interesting. Guess this is, maybe it's power, these guys down here doing this are powering a big machine. Kind of interesting. But we're heading out this way, so... Still kind of new at this streaming thing. You know, this is only like the 5th or 6th stream I've done. So occasionally when I see little notices like that and, you know, whatever, I'll pause the game for just a second, make sure everything's working correctly here. What is this? Is this something I can interact with? Ooh. Oh, okay. Interact, okay. We must abandon the vision because what is beyond the sea came to us, and we do not want it. We must leave to defend ourselves. They are coming. The Titans will stay. Alright. Some more weird plasma. Alright, we'll go on the other side and see if maybe there's another one there. Yeah, I guess he could be powerful crazy. Alrighty, yeah, there's another one here. Some more of that plasma stuff. Let's see what this one says. We created the Titans for we need their work. Guard the peace of the working Titans, for without them, we would not have power within our walls. Away from Tuathan, only the power of what is underground allows us to reach where the weirdness does not. Even when we leave, the Titans will not stop working. It is how they were created. With their power, one day, we will manage to learn what lies beyond the sea. Okay. Interesting. And now we're going down the center here. Alright, got another drop off from no return. Oh, this feels like an area that I'm gonna have a fight. It just has that feeling. There's a number of games where you drop down into an area like this, looks like an arena, and you're gonna fight. See what happens. Yep, I knew it was coming. Soul fragments grant you a message of King Arthur's power, or measure of King Arthur's power. Activate a soul fragment with the right stick to experience temporary effects such as increased damage or slowed time. Rest at a bonfire and select the appropriate option to recharge the king's power. Alright, well, we're gonna see what we can do here. Oh, okay, I guess we got slowed time here. Let's go in here and hit him as much as possible before this goes away. Oh, well, that worked out really well. Not too bad. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling when we dropped down and it was an open area like this that there was going to be a boss. I'm trying to think of games like that. I believe one of the Dark Souls, you had an area like that. I know if anybody knows Kingdoms of Amalur, there's an area like that. You know, just you could definitely sense different games and things that have influenced this game, and they're putting them all together, and I'm really liking it. And it's playing really well. Oh, okay, so I guess we're outside. Awesome. Now we get a feel for what the real world looks like, finally. Oh, big statue over here. I'm going to go towards that for now. Because I know, he's probably over there near that boat. Oh, maybe got to do a little bit of platforming. Ah, made that jump. See if there's anything up here real quick before we head out of this area. Because I don't know if we'll be able to come back. I don't want to miss as little as possible, to be honest. Sage, yeah, we could definitely take sage. We can make health potions with that. That's kind of cool. Looks like essence of wind, wolfsbane, carnation. Some more sage. We'll pick up everything we can, because if I had not been able to make the health potions and the mana potions that I made in the first area, it would have been very hard to get through this area. Really would have. But yeah, can definitely feel influences from different games and such. Just getting a sense of it. You're like, yeah, I see how they've put stuff together, and that these guys who made this game probably are gamers. You know, not just some bureaucrats or something like that you get sometimes with games anymore. These guys have played games in the past. So that's really nice. And like I said, I'm really enjoying the game so far. Diablo and Elden Ring both do stuff like that too. Yeah, definitely. I feel the vibes. There's a lot in the game that just feels like you've seen it in other games, but it's really well done so far by these guys. So, And yeah, just having a little bit of nostalgia, that's perfectly fine with me. I don't mind that because, you know, if it's a game that I enjoyed in the past, if you put it into the game here, I'll definitely like your games. So, and I don't mind a rehash of a game if it's done correctly and everything's looking good and you're enjoying it and it's executed real well. Got a Hermit's Diary coin. See if I'd ran straight over there, I'd have missed this diary. Kind of cool. Alright, got a health potion, some more wolfsbanes and stuff. Yeah, I'll take everything. As long as I'm not weighted down, I will take it all. There's that burdock root. I believe that we can make mana potions with that. Which, being a magic user, that's definitely something we want. I'm going to play this game very similar to the way I play like the Elder Scrolls. You know, I'll work on one set of skills and stuff and put those up, and then we'll move to a different set of skills, and you know. And of course, we do already have something where we can respec. I actually picked that up in here. Yeah, okay, I went over there already. Just not missing anything. I mean, it's going to give me free stuff. I'll take it all. Might as well. Yeah, Elden Ring. Yeah. That was another one I was thinking about. Like, there's some spots where, like, you drop in and there's a boss, and you're like, oh, here we go. Like, I can't remember the name of the first one. The very first big boss you fight, like when you first make it through the first part of the castle there. Had that feeling there. Yep. Okay, so I would assume this is it. And let's check our inventory. Yeah, oh yeah, I did pick up another ring I saw. Oh, not pants, ring. Ring of protection. That's armor by one. That's kind of cool. Yeah, definitely sell the free stuff. I mean, as long as I've got the weight, which, I mean, I'm 5.3 out of 13.3, we're good. Come over here and grab this little bit of sage. Oh, no, this is milkweed. Oh, another little area over here. I'm already seeing that alchemy is definitely going to be an important part of the game because, like I said, if I had not been able to make those mana potions and that health potion, I wouldn't have made it through that area. It would have been a lot more difficult. I mean, I probably would have gotten through it, but it definitely would have been more interesting trying to do. So, all right. Oh, equipment. There we go. That's what we wanted. Fisherman's tunic is not better than what we had. What was the other one? Noble boots, I think. It's a 1. Everything we have is a 1. But those look kind of cool. Might as well. All right, and I believe, yeah, there wasn't anywhere else to go over here, was there? That goes out to the sea. And I don't think I can do any climbing over here. I wonder if there's swimming in the game. Is there swimming? Oh, yes, I should have figured that. So, cool. All right, I think we're ready to go. So let's talk to this guy before it does get dusk and he leaves us.
There you are. It took you a while. I was getting worried you wouldn't make it. I even realized that I didn't get a chance to introduce myself. I'm Caradoc, your savior. What kept you so long?
You sent me even though you knew what was there, didn't you? Yeah, it just feels right.
I had my suspicions. What I didn't expect was you walking back free of the sickness. So go on. What did you find in there?
I guess we'll be honest with this guy. He did bring us out of jail. I found King Arthur.
You found him. I'm truly sorry it turned out to be you.
Okay. What are you talking about?
Well, it seems that the Red Priests managed to succeed in at least one of their experiments. You were able to go deep into the weirdness, survive, and even bring a piece of our king's soul back with you. I don't have to explain that this isn't something that happens every day.
Obviously.
My job is to make sure it won't ever happen again. And this means you have to die. I'm truly sorry.
Well, okay. That sucks. Let's see. I need to heal. I wish I'd have been ready for that.
Impressive hit, but it'll take more to defeat me.
Okay. Oh. Well, okay then. One hit and I'm dead. I would assume that's supposed to happen.
I'm sorry, but that had to be done. It shouldn't leave any lasting damage.
Okay. What the
I
hell?
had to do it. I had to get rid of the parasite that infested you a moment ago. You've seen, no, you've felt what he's capable of. This power can't be unleashed on Avalon. Not again.
Start making sense, please.
You've found yourself in the middle of a mess that's been brewing for 600 years. Every single time things go down the shitter on this island, a bunch of cowards in Camelot bring our once and future king back from the dead. It's happened before. It will happen again. And soon. My journey, my mission, is to stop this from happening.
So you just killed King Arthur?
No, but thanks to you, I finally destroyed a piece of him I couldn't have reached otherwise. And from where I stand, that's progress.
What do I have to do with all this?
What the Red Priests did to you must have been horrible. And yet, you've gained a unique ability to contain Arthur's powers within you. And what can be contained can be killed. That is why your assistance might be of help on my journey. My goal is to destroy King Arthur, to get rid of him, once and for all. There are pieces of his soul scattered across Avalon. I could use help in finding, collecting, and destroying them.
All right, so I think I can ask the white-colored chats first, and then pick one of those up there. And why killing Arthur is so important to you?
He's the reason the world as we know it is coming to an end. Every time they resurrect him, the weirdness grows stronger. Soon it will cover all of Avalon, and nobody will survive that. I've been cleaning this mess for a long time now, and I truly wish for this nightmare to end.
You realize you're asking for my help right after you attacked me.
I stand against the most powerful being Avalon has ever seen. This requires caution. What would you do were you in my place? Kindly ask your target if it wants to be killed. Please. And if you really must know, the spell I used on my sword couldn't have harmed you. I knew that, you were surprised, I got the upper hand, and now you're safe and sound. Can we leave this behind, or did I judge you incorrectly and you'd like to waste some more of our time and cry about it some more?
So what's your plan then?
The plan is to steal Excalibur, or at
Okay.
least what's hiding within that damned blade. A piece of our king is bound to it, and so it needs to be destroyed.
Is it even possible to steal such an artifact?
We'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it.
Where is Excalibur now?
The sword is kept in the Horns of the South. It's a fortress, but if someone has this emblem, they can enter freely. Here, pin it to your clothes. If you decide to help me, you should get in without any issues. When you do, find the captain. Brendan's his name. He'll tell you the rest.
Yeah, we already had to see him for another quest anyway. All right, well, let's go.
I have something to do first, but you should get some rest. Judging by the waves, the journey won't be pleasant. Set up a camp and get some sleep. Then we'll sail for the Horns of the South.
Cool.
Ah, and here, have some cobweb.
Sure.
Throw that into the fire and you'll be safe from the weirdness. Just in case I don't come back before nightfall.
Cool. All right, so from now on, whenever you'd like to rest, level up, or cook something, you can set up a bonfire in the game world. To do this, simply open the quick wheel with the left bumper, okay? Whispers represent fragments of memory unlocked by your mysterious companion. You can discuss these with him by the campfire. But if he got rid of the parasite that was King Arthur, how can we talk to King Arthur? I mean, sure. Anyway, so yeah, up on the D-pad, and we could put a bonfire, and we'll do it right here on the beach. Sure, why not? All right, I'm going to take a 2-minute break, guys, go to the bathroom and grab a little bit of water. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back here. Pretty awesome. Thank you for waiting. All right, guess here in just a second we'll talk to King Arthur. Let me get everything situated here. Kind of cool. All right, so looks like the only thing we can do right now is actually I want to level up because I did level up in there. Maybe they didn't expect you to. So let's talk to him anyway. We got 1 stat point, 1 skill point. Maybe after we talk to him, we'll be able to level up. I'm not sure.
I should be gone. I should be gone. And yet, here we are.
Okay.
Whatever he tried, it must have failed. Something must have gone wrong. For him. For us, it was a stroke of luck.
All right. Karadak hates you. He said you don't deserve to return.
Hatred. Yes. That much I understood. But why? What did I take from him that he would go so far? He speaks as if he knows me. As if he has seen something I have not. And yet, I reach for it, and there is nothing.
Do you know what happened?
I felt him strike. For a moment, there was nothing. No weight, no voice, no self. Just silence. But then, you pulled me back, didn't you? Or have I never left?
What do you remember?
I don't... Not much. That isn't right. I should remember. I should. All I know is that I left my kingdom strong, prosperous. It should have grown. It must have flourished in my absence.
So you don't know this Caradoc?
No. It seems that I should, but I don't. He knew me, spoke with certainty, with anger. But to me, he's a stranger. If he was a part of my past, then that past has been taken from me. I need to regain it.
So we're off to steal Excalibur.
It seems so. If Caradoc is hunting for more pieces of my soul, we should definitely claim them first. When we do, I should grow stronger. I should remember. I should be whole. Let's go then, young one. Let's not waste any more time. I left my kingdom strong. It should have only grown stronger in my absence. And if something threatens it now, then I will see it restored.
Alright, so we got rest, level up, fuel, and we can restore the power. Both the fuel and the restore power actually takes the cobweb he gave us. Well, we'll use the cobweb for sure. Let's cook first. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so we don't have anything really to do there. Let's level up. I want to definitely level up. Okay, attributes. We're going to do the spirituality for now, because we are using the magic. Confirm. Yep. And skill trees. Okay, so this is something we haven't looked at yet. Got unarmed, two-handed. Okay, so you got different things. Strength, endurance. So each one of these has something. So let's go wands and cubes, summoning, combat, general, and buffs. So it's just the 4. Okay. Perception. So we got stealth, daggers, and critical hits. Practicality, healing, crafting and trading, statuses, and armor. So this, I know the alchemy actually falls under here, so that's kind of interesting. And strength, unarmed, two-handed, one-handed, and general. Okay. Well, we're going here to start with. Wands, is that something we'd want to use? I guess I can look in here and will it show me acquire, reset, confirm. Okay, here we go. So I can actually look in here. Okay, so starting here, so it looks like we've got to do one of these 3. Actually, I want to go in wands. Here we go. Just out of curiosity, wand mastery. Next level. Wands have a 1.3 stronger effects times. Okay, and soul cube mastery. Soul cubes is the same strength there, so that's interesting. Not even sure what a soul cube is. Let's see. Summoning. Each active summon increases your spell power by 5%. Reduces the amount of mana reserved by summoning. Whenever a summon dies, you and your other summons gain or restore 10% max health. Okay. Combat. What's this show? Dealing elemental damage. Damage applies corresponding elemental status build-up. Dealing elemental damage applies. Okay. The capital D kind of threw me off there for a minute. Dealing elemental damage applies corresponding elemental status buildup. Okay, cool. Critical spells hits reduce target stamina by 10% of damage dealt after you cast a spell. Okay, kind of cool. And what's general and buffs? Okay, so we start here. Movement speed multiplier increases spell power by the same amount. Your max health is increased by 10%. Of your max mana. Wow, that could be interesting. That would definitely increase your health quite a bit. Especially once you get your mana up, when you're putting the points into spirituality, it would go up pretty quick. And mana regeneration is doubled outside of combat. I wanted inside combat. Wow, okay. So basically, looking at it probably under the combat, you're looking kind of more elemental type damages and things like that. Of course, some of this you want to put up, or you can probably be a summoner, which, I mean, of course, it has a skeleton back here. So basically, I would assume that your main summons in the game is going to be like necromancy type idea. So that's kind of interesting. Where do we want to go with this? I'm kind of wondering, can you do two different spells, like have one spell in one hand and another spell in the other? I need to check that out. I think I'm going to do the elemental because we do have the burning ember right now. After you cast a spell, your next spell with a lower base mana cost has 25% increased chance of critical strike. That's interesting too. Critical spell hits reduce target stamina by 10% of damage hit. Yeah, we'll do this one for now. I think this is where we're going to go. Can I not do that one? Oh, I guess we have to start here. Okay, your spell power is increased by 10%. Well, that's fine. That's perfectly good. Confirm. Confirm. That'll work. I mean, if nothing else, all spells, it's just 10% across the board. So that works. All right. We'll rest. Actually, light a campfire to unlock new possibilities and hidden options. I guess because if we rest... Well, that's resting an hour. Will it be dark by that point in time? I mean, will that advance the game? I guess let's try it. Okay, it's time to set sail. So that's all we had to do. Cool. And we could save that 10 cobweb he sent us. That he gave us. So, yeah, we're good there. Let's talk to Karadak. I think we're ready to go, guys.
Ready? Hop on the boat.
Okay. And we gotta go to the Horns of the South. Like I said, we already had a quest there where we had to give that person the dog tags or whatever, the tags that the one person that we kind of put him out of his misery. Yeah, we've got to take those there anyway. So we're going to.
Was restless, waves slamming against the hull as you left the island asylum behind. Garadoc's boat cut through the black waters, its course set for Avalon's shores. Then the deep stirred. A shudder ran through the vessel from neither wind nor tide, but from something far below. A presence, ancient and watching. And then it struck. The boat lurched violently, wood splintering as the sea itself rose in fury. A shadow moved beneath the surface, vast, coiling, inescapable. The next wave swallowed everything. Darkness took you. Salt filled your lungs. And then, light. The crash of waves. The cold kiss of wet sand. You were alive. The sea had spared you. But not without a cost.
Okay, so I'm really about to laugh here, guys. That's so. Not only did we start the game in a prison, just like a lot of the Elder Scrolls games, stuff like that. The other games, like you do, you have a shipwreck. So they got both of them in the game. Like Risen, if you played that game in the past, or I mean, even recently Avowed. You start in a shipwreck. So I mean, let's just do both things. I'm loving it. Oh yeah, and mana affecting your health, yeah, that would be nuts. That's. I mean, they do have some. They definitely have some imagination in the game. They're not just following a simple rule that hey, let's do what other games have done. I mean, you can feel the influences, but they've taken it their own way. So I'm really liking it. Wine pitcher. I just saw this shipwreck over here. I thought, let's go see what we can find. Yeah, okay. Stuff to cook. coats weapons for 60. So there's weapons coatings too, like in Witcher and stuff. Okay, cool. Groats, flame resin, and we got a short sword. We're definitely changing it for a short sword because I did not like the dagger. Where's the short sword? Oh, the dagger we actually get more damage with though. Oh, it requires 3 strength. Do I not have 3 strength? I mean, am I that low? Oh, that would be under attributes. What's my strength? It's a 1. Oh, everything started out as a 1. I didn't realize that. Okay. Well, we might have to get a little bit of strength there, too, because I do want to keep the one-handed weapons. I kind of like that. Take everything we can find. I mean, you know, especially the foods we can cook. We've already seen that. And you never know what is an alchemy thing. Every little bonus we get, because I got a feeling this game is going to be a little bit more difficult, especially going forward now. Give me the crab. Give me the crab. It's kind of interesting. You actually see crab and stuff on there. I wonder if there's fishing in the game. Does anybody know? I don't know. That would be kind of interesting. All right, so I guess we're heading out this way. Oh, I'd say it's definitely bright enough now for you to see. Got some sage here. We'll definitely take that. Give me some more health potions when I find an alchemy table. Rose. Wonder what you use those for. This is one of those games I'm just like, it's so big already, and you can interact with everything. I love it. Alright, I saw some chests, or not chests, but crates over here. Anything in them? Nope. Alright, so I guess we'll head. Looks like it does have a quest marker up there where we've got to go. And I'm low enough level, I think I'm just going to go straight there. And then we'll do some exploring, even though that guy up there is mining something. Oh, you know what? Let's go talk to him. Might as well. Nothing to lose. Worst case scenario, we'll die and reload. Actually, you know what? Let's do a quick save here. There we are. Hoist.
Oi! Oi! Where do you think you're going? This is my spot. You can, take the other side. Just don't get greedy.
What are you doing with this statue?
What do you think? It's good material. Be a shame to leave it rotting in the ground. Doesn't hurt that it pays well. If the keepers don't catch you. But they're barely around anyway.
The statue. Isn't that King Arthur?
Aye, it is. So what? It's just stone. Not like I'm chopping up the man himself.
It feels a bit disrespectful.
Maybe he'd be more respected if his entire bloody kingdom wasn't in a shambles. What kind of king leaves no heir, only to show up now and then, wave his sword and fix nothing? This statue's done more for me and my family than Arthur ever did.
Oof. And Arthur heard all that. Oh, so you can fish. Cool. Thank you for looking that up. Like I said, I kind of went into the game blind. I mean, other than knowing it was getting ready to come out, yeah, we're not going into tunnels right now. Oh, okay, so let's mine some copper ore. Might as well. Yeah, I don't think I hit the first 2 swings. Alright, give me some copper ores. I'm sure we can use that to craft some stuff later on. What's this? Oh, iron ore. Okay. Awesome. Okay, let's take a look here and see what that do for my weight. We're doing okay on weight right now. I mean, I'm sure eventually, you know, picking everything up that I see, we'll get overloaded, but that's fine. But yeah, kind of cool. Carnations? Oh, I thought that was some berries in the tree there. Oh, more mining here. We're going to get some iron ore. Never know what we might need that for. Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's some undead, so let's get ready to fight here. Yep, okay, cool. Yeah, I can tell a difference in the spell's damage. It's quite a bit more. Yeah, my stamina goes down pretty quick. Of course, you know, we're a magic caster right now, so... Alright, cool. Not really all that difficult. I did take a little bit of damage there. Once we get the spells up a lot more, it'll look cool. Blood Lake. Okay, what is that? I don't know if I want to fight that. Here's something. What is that? Okay, interesting. Looks like maybe a dilapidated house over here. I think I saw... Is that a wolf? I'd assume. Yep. That's that second strike. Canine meat, wolf pelt, and a wolf claw. We'll take all that. Is there anything in the well? No, the well's... yeah, I think the well's dried up, guys. It's been filled in anyway. The burdock root for our mana potions. Cool. Chest. Coin and some wine. Yeah, we'll take some wine. Why not? Oh, looks like there's a little bit more over here. Looks like it takes about 3 hits to do that. Let's eat a bite. Get our health up while we're moving around here. Those look like they might be a little bit more difficult. Not heading out that way right now, though. Oh, there's another wolf. Oh, I don't want the pickaxe. Come on now. This. Actually, I want to check real quick. I want to see if we can do the idea of having 2 different spells at the same time. Ha ha ha. Look at that. And the combination of the 2, that actually did quite a bit of damage. That was kind of cool. Alright, interesting. Got a question mark out that way. Our quest is out here, so that's where I'm going to go. Just trying the mechanics of the game, carrying 2 spells. I like that. Yeah, this is definitely enjoyable. Athletics up to 20. Cool. Looks like this might be the fortress here. Oh, that's a corpse eater. Can I get maybe sneak damage on him? Oh, that... Okay. I got a new journal entry. Let's see. Ooh, okay, a little bit of graphics glitch there. That's okay. What is this? Fast travel. Cool. I got a corpse. Nothing there really other than a little bit of alchemy. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, so I can fast travel to there, and that's where we've got to go. So there is fast travel in the game. You just got to come up on them. That's kind of cool. I think, yeah, we're still heading out the right direction here. Do a little bit of jumping, get that agility up. Yep, there it goes. That's funny. Should we kill the deer? I guess we'll get some venison. It's gonna run from me. Yeah, the hitboxes on the creatures is definitely. There basically isn't hitboxes. I mean, you have to be spot on with your aim there, otherwise you're not going to hit the creatures that you're shooting at. Can we? Okay, I guess we can talk to Abigor.
Off the leash, are we? They must have had their fun with you. Who had you as their plaything? The church? The druids? Some band of cutthroats? But it doesn't matter now that you're free.
How do you know that something happened to me?
You look wretched, and you smell like death. I've seen people like you before. Broken, worn down.
All right, good night, Alex, by the way.
If you've had enough of it all, I could grant you an honorable death. In a proper duel, you lived like a cur, but you could die like a knight. Wouldn't that be just splendid? Just say the word.
Don't want to die. Who are you?
I'm Abigor, a knight. I swore my sword to my lady's will, and she kept me close, until she had no more use for me. Now, I walk alone, but a shadow never strays too far.
All right, we're not fighting him right yet.
Yes, off you go.
Might do it later on, but I'm only level 2. I'm pretty sure he would have his way with me there. Some raspberry and potatoes. Just some random guys. You know, it is definitely kind of cool. Everything's voice acted, which I actually kind of already knew that. I'd seen that on some of the... when I was like kind of doing a little bit of research on the game, that everything was voice acted. But everything seems pretty well written. I mean, I've had a couple of times when I was listening to dialogue and maybe it would skip a line or something like that. But so far, it's pretty polished as far as that goes. Of course, this is just the first act. The first 2 acts were tested quite a bit in early access. The third act, which is the final part of the game, actually didn't come out till today. So there might be a little bit of jankiness there. Oh, some more copper. We'll go and mine that. But we're a long way away from the third act. And even then, up until this point, I've really enjoyed the game, so it's fine. Oh, what's these? Daffodil. Okay, so probably more reagents for our alchemy. Level 3, so we have to find us a bonfire. Well, actually, I think I can just make a bonfire anywhere. I was thinking the Souls-like games where you have to actually find a spot for it. Let's see. Yeah. So we'll place it down, and we'll level up real quick. Another attribute point. Yeah, we'll go with spells again. I might start putting strength up after this, though. Skill tree. Back over here. Spirituality. I think we're in here right now. Actually, let's just put up the strength of the spells. This will put your spell power up to 20%. I'll do that. Just kind of a base way to do it. It's kind of cool. Don't need to rest, I don't think, because we're getting ready to actually go into this area. We've got another fast travel. So the fast travel is like there, and we could travel to here. It's kind of cool. All right, and got a... Can I just go in? Oh, no. Okay. What a guard, man. He's doing his job. Drunken snoring. Okay. Hello? Really? Hello?
Stay away from... What's happening? In the name of the All Mother, what are you doing? I could have stabbed you. Wait.
You can't even see
I
straight.
haven't seen you before.
No, more like I could have stabbed you and I didn't.
All right, true. Why didn't you, eh? You could have killed me. So you're not one of them bandits, then? Who are you, huh?
Here, I have this pen. I was told I'd find a safe haven here in the Horns.
This pin. I can't say I see it very clearly at this present moment, but it does look important. Very official. But I remember Fergus said something about all this, these emblems once. Oh, yes, I remember now. I welcome thee, ye, royal person, on behalf of the keepers. You are a great friend to our home. Welcome. Please, speak with Fergus. He's our quartermaster. He runs things around here in the captain's absence. He'll greet thee properly. Have a pleasant rest of the day. Open it up, boys!
And he's already back asleep. Wow, that's good. Some good mead they make here. All right, whispers. All right, let's see. Looks like we got some different people to talk to. All right, hang on. I'm gonna bring up the map. Yeah, let's see. Orilath. Don't see a legend. I would assume that's like a merchant. And of course, there's our quest there. All right, got a merchant here. Yeah, Orilath, Orlaith, maybe Orlaith.
All Mother's tits.
Okay.
I just about had it with this bunch of repressed virgins. And who might you be? You don't look like one of them.
You seem a little angry.
Oh, do I now? You would be too if you had to deal with those sniveling morons when they're up to something. Don't look at me like that. You don't get as far in life as I have if you can't smell bullshit from a mile away. There's something fishy going on here. But I'll get to the bottom of it. And here's a brilliant idea. You're going to help me.
I just love the way people just assume I'm going to come in and help them. I mean, I am.
I just need you to go to Brandon and find out why that slime ball is pretending not to know I'm here. Tell him I'm waiting with his delivery. Although I'm pretty sure he knows this already.
And who's Brendan?
You don't know? He's the captain of this entire circus. I thought since they let you in, you must have an in with him. But it turns out you know even less than I do. There's something going on, you know? They don't want anybody to know, but I can feel it. I've been doing business with the captain for years now. Then suddenly I found myself stuck here. They won't let me further in, not even to set up camp in the village. But they won't let me out either. Anyway, good luck to you. Come and visit if you need anything.
Well, let's open the shop first. I want to see. Well, I like doing the white ones first because I've already seen a couple of times when I've selected the orange conversation, the white ones go away. So, and you probably missed some of the lore, so we'll do that. Who are you?
Name's Orla. I'm a merchant.
Orla,
Or
okay.
I try to be, when my business isn't being held hostage by a bunch of idiots who seem to be terrified of women. What was I thinking when I decided to leave Timberwall? Should have stayed there. All
right, tell me about Timberwall.
You've never been to the merchant capital? Well, you didn't miss much. Yes, it's rich and extravagant, but only if you're rich and extravagant, too. Other than that, it's a place like any other. The same pain and misery hiding behind gilded walls. It's not as exciting as people think. Or, well, maybe it is if you like living with a bunch of backstabbing crooks. Yeah, now I remember what I was thinking when I left that place.
I sense there's a story behind these backstabbing crooks.
Not really. It's more of a requirement if you ever want to be successful in Timberwall. My family is full of them.
Are you on your way back home?
I have no home in Timberwall. Well, we have an estate, but it hasn't felt like home for a long time. I feel like every time I go back, I recognize it less and less. The people are getting greedier and more desperate by the day. Business is slow, I'm not gonna lie. With the weirdness creeping in from the north and bandits everywhere, trade's just not as profitable as it used to be. But, I don't know. Being a merchant from Timberwall used to mean craftiness, taking risks, looking for opportunities. Now, they only care about keeping their heads down and preserving their fortunes.
You must have some stories from your time on the road.
Oh, love, plenty. And almost none of them happy. I'll never forget the first time we stumbled upon a place after a cloud of the weirdness oozed through. It was a small settlement, just a few houses. There was this odd, bitter taste in the air. The place was completely abandoned. Or so we thought. Until we started finding them, one by one. A man who tried to chop off his legs after they started sprouting antlers. Another one who gouged his eyes out, so he wouldn't have to look at his child melting into the floor. A woman in the farthest corner of the settlement managed to stab herself in the heart before it got to her. I almost dropped it all and ran back to Timberwall that day. I'm still not sure why I didn't. I guess giving up just isn't in my nature.
Wow. Okay. Well, let's open the shop first. Yeah, definitely the lore so far. It just seems like everything is desperate, very, very dark. You know, like it should be. Yeah. I mean, that was the whole idea behind the game, is that it's a dark RPG. You know, it has the dark fantasy. I like it. All right, let's see what she has to sell here. Well, let's sell ourselves. We've got plenty of stuff to sell. Okay, so we will have a stash eventually. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll go in here. I'm gonna sell these daggers for sure. I'm selling the clubs. We don't need those. Gonna keep the shovel, the shield, just in case we decide we want to use it, and that there. Yeah, get rid of these. Actually, come to think of it, I can buy back, right? Okay. Okay, that's just a 1. That's a 2, but that's kind of what I already have on. So I was trying to get out of the red shield's armor. I don't like having that on because we've already run into a problem with that. It's kind of neat that it actually shows you what's equipped while you're in here looking. I like that. But unfortunately, the other 2 armors we have, I mean, we literally lose an entire armor class. So no, not going to do that. All right, let's continue to sell. All right, got all that sold. We've got some extra rings here. Increase encumbrance by 25. I might just leave that in the inventory. That way, if I come across where I'm kind of overrated, I can actually just throw that on real quick and get back to town. So increase armor and max down. Yeah, we could sell this one. We probably not going to need this for now, and by the time we probably would switch over to maybe more dexterity build, we'll have better stuff. So all right, so these are potions. We're going to keep all of these. All right, so this is consumable stuff. Oh, I need to actually consume that. Didn't even know I had that. Alright, cool. And this is crafting materials. We'll keep all that. Got all these books and stuff. I'm going to keep those for now. They'll end up in my stash so I can read them later. Lockpicks. These are recipes, but I've actually already got those. Says I can sell them. I'm going to hang on to them. You never know what may happen from that if I do sell them. Alright, so we've got everything sold. Let's see what she has to sell. She's got lockpicks, 10 gold at a pop. We have 166 gold. Okay. Can't afford that. Can't afford that. Can't afford that. Those are arrows. Oh, you can actually have throwing knives and such. That's kind of cool. And it looks like iron, of course, is better than copper. A spyglass. That's only 8 gold and it doesn't weigh anything, so we're going to buy that. From now on, you can use a spyglass within the game world whenever you'd like to scout distance areas or mark points of interest. Cool. So we definitely need to pick that up. Allows lumbering, so we do need an axe eventually. I wonder if we can pick that up. Fishing rod. Oh, you know we've got to grab those. Sketchbook. We already have a shovel, so I guess these are tools we might need. So let's go ahead and grab them. From now on, you can use the sketchbook whenever you want to draw what you see. To do this, simply open the quick wheel. Okay, that's interesting. Fire arrows. Yeah, we don't have the money to buy any of this stuff here. That would be really good, because that's actually an extra armor class, and it does have the movement speed multiplier by 10%. I would like that. We have to have 2 endurance to actually use that. This is actually the only thing we could use right now, and we still can't afford it. But that's fine. Cool. Oh, yeah, I guess we'll pick up this quest from her. Maybe there's something else I can help you with.
You do realize you won't score any points with the Keepers by helping me, right? Those holier-than-thou soldier boys have no idea what it takes to be a merchant in this sorry world. The things we have to do sometimes aren't exactly done according to the rulebook.
Well, I'm interested.
There's a woman from the tribes called Nest. She's my supplier. At least, I think she's still working for me. I haven't heard from her in a while. And she was supposed to bring me some really precious cargo. Something the captain wanted me to arrange. You still up for an adventure,
Any idea where I can find her?
My guess, and it's only a guess, is that at some point she must have been somewhere around the bay. That beach near the Whale's Tooth. Rumor has it that Bromar No-Face and his thugs are fond of that place, which wouldn't be good news for Nest.
All right, that's all I need.
Good luck. And don't worry, I'll pay. No matter whether she's dead or alive. Just let me know what happened. And bring back the cargo if she still has it.
All right, picked up another quest here. That's kind of cool.
Off you go.
All right, and oh, look at this. Probably got a bounty board here, maybe. Yep. Looks like The Witcher there. Like I said, I'm seeing a lot of different game influences in this. What are you? All right, Cillian. We'll figure him out here in a minute. Just kind of glancing around what's sitting right here. Got different people we can speak to. All the NPCs so far are very well voice acted. I have no complaints with the game. I mean, it's running really smooth. I'm having pretty decent FPS. Here in the town, it's dropped off just a touch, but it's not enough that I'm going to complain about it. Out in the open, see, I didn't even really look at it when I was out here. I can always cut down some of the graphics if I need to. Yeah, it's still running pretty decent. It's not like I need a first-person shooter type frames per second. You want as high as possible here. All right, yeah, it looks pretty good to me. I'm actually liking the game. If you guys do like the game, let me know in the comments and such down below. That'd be cool once I post the video. Because what I'll do, I'll post this on YouTube as well. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream there. I've been on for about 2 hours, so that's kind of cool. I'll definitely be streaming the game more, but what I'm probably going to do is partially stream the game, but also I will have concurrent videos on YouTube as well. I'll just post them as regular videos, do a little bit of editing maybe to them, make them a little bit more interesting. You feel free to watch it either way. You can either wait for the stream videos to come out on YouTube, or you can actually view the streams, then watch like the next episode. So that would be kind of cool. If you guys have enjoyed the videos though, make sure you like the videos, you know, everything like that. And also, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Once you do that, you'll be notified when I actually do set up a live stream. I try to do that, schedule it out, 30 minutes to an hour in advance at least, if not more. That way you're notified, and you guys can jump on and enjoy the stream with me and hop in the chat. Let me know what you think about the game, and what I'm doing. Anyway, for now, I'm going to sign off for the night. You guys have a great night yourself. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. Thank you for your conversation, guys. Until next time, take care.